not looking how it should be. I think we'll be having a red flag or certainly a safety card because Klaus Bechler started the race and Alex McDowell has had a big hit out of the final corner. The number 36 Schutz Motorsport Porsche, and just at that time it was 1.4 seconds, the gap between first and second. Remember that, because that's going to be absolutely thrown away. In the background, I'm afraid that is a classic Red Bull Ring incident where people get it slightly wrong on the exit of the corner, and where it really bites is when you get spat back across the circuit onto the inside and take a big hit on the pit wall. So McDowell in the 36, that is a big shunt. Nothing left straight on that car. Of course, the survival cell has done everything it should, but it was a double hit. And for those behind, a fair bit of debris being thrown around, including right in front of the Precker Herbert. Look how many bits are hitting Sven Muller as he goes past. Let's have another look. Just ran a little bit wide. Was the contact with the Land Motorsports Audi that was tucked in behind? I can't tell, but there is debris all over the circuit. So the drivers all sneaking him around, but there is a lot of debris, a lot of shards of carbon fibre. Safety car, of course, leading the field around. We'll pick up the leaders when they reach out of the first corner. But for the 36 Schutz Porsche, that was a big incident. The drivers all having to snake their way between, and his teammate running down to check on his, that's Klaus Bechler, looking across to see the state of the car. That was a big hit for Alex McDowell there. And it's one of those ones that you just get a little bit wide. Maybe it snapped. Couldn't quite see if there was a contact with the Land Audi behind, but it was a real clatter against the pit wall. So, of course, all the gaps will come down. It's Daniel Karlvitz leading in the 77 Corvette. Another Corvette in second place with Mexi Heckländer. There's Alex McDowell, and the best sign we've seen for a while is the thumb up from the medical crew when they get there. I'm sure the British driver is somewhat winded after that impact, but big tall fellow climbs out of the car. The red flag, not surprising there, because I'm afraid so much debris scattered around the circuit. And for the 36 crew, an unfortunate end to their race. Just taking a look, the number 2 Land Audi tucked in behind with Christopher Haase at the wheel. There was that sort of double hit, front left, front right, round it whipped, and the tail got a batter as well. In fact, the cars did very well behind to avoid it. Seeing from the long shot from turn 1, look how much bodywork, everything was thrown at the Precker Herbert Porsche. Amazing slow motion shots there. And Sven Muller had to take to the grass in avoidance, and then the HTP Motorsport Mercedes that had already served a drive-through penalty nearly had a further penalty in having to go off the circuit in avoidance. There's the yellow and green Mercedes in the background, but that's a big thump against the metal Armco barriers on the inside of the circuit, and just a wall of debris flying in the air as Alex McDowell brings the car to a halt in the middle of the circuit. But right down in the pack, red flag is out. So the race order at the end, I can now give you confirmation when the red flag, it's 77 from 13, which is Gunon and Karlvitz, so that could, in theory, be Karlvitz's 5th win in ADAC GT Masters races here at the Red Bull Ring.